you can't be this troll that trolls everybody. Then when somebody trolls you, it's not welcomed. And then you shoot everybody else that's with you versus go back at them. Like, go at them. That's the issue, not us. We're trolls too. We troll each other.
What's up, everybody? Gil put out a fresh video on Gil's Arena yesterday, breaking down the year's biggest beefs, and he actually took the time to walk through in detail exactly what happened between him and the Basketball Boys podcast. Gil didn't sugarcoat anything either. He laid out precisely how he felt about the whole thing. But before we get into his comments, let's run through a quick recap of what actually kicked this whole situation off. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next. Now, let's get into it.
Things you want to address, the floor is yours, sir.
I just got a question to y'all first. I mean, I can predict the answers, but just for my own collective memory bank, for knowing me for as long as y'all know me, do I look like a type of nigga that would duck smoke or quit?
Yeah.
That's one answer. Kenya?
No, I don't see that in you. Like, I don't.
Brandon?
I don't.
No, I don't see it.
My person.
Okay, so we got one nigga
Why
on the
y'all
whole.
lying, dog?
We got one nigga that don't. We got one nigga that don't respect.
Contest and quit. He didn't want to play no more. Why y'all playing?
We got one nigga that don't respect me. So now the chat can hear that. So, with that being said, anybody out there that thinks that I would duck or quit with any nigga in front of me for any reason got me fucked up. One, it was cute the first time when niggas tried to line me up and bring a nigga on the show and help him get his views up. For all that nigga to just leave the set right after I go to the bathroom and nobody knows I tried to line it up with him and he ducked. And then karma caught up with him for you can't lie on God and then think nothing gonna happen to you. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga just got out of jail for that, I guess. So you got these other niggas that don't like me. I guess when niggas don't like you, you expect them to say anything good about you? Like if you got some shit on, if you done some shit to some niggas, you think they gonna sit around together and kumbaya talking good about you? Especially when you rising. Niggas out here, they out here. We moving. I'm out here 85% in the chat. Niggas don't like that.
MC catching backlash wasn't exactly new territory. Pat Bev was actually among the first to call him out in public. And if you've ever caught the gaming show he used to run alongside Gil on his other channel, you already know MC had this habit of bailing mid-game the second things stopped going his way. That's actually where the nickname stems from. You'll spot people in the comments referring to him as McQuit, and now you know exactly why. So once the call-outs started stacking up, I figured he'd come back swinging, pulling up receipts, firing back with facts, actually defending himself the right way. Instead, he took it outside.
For me and Rashad, we in the city together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had my...
That's your partner.
I had one of my OGs come through.
That's your partner.
Yeah, I'm my partner.
I heard you.
You know what I'm saying?
Heard you.
I don't know about now, but...
Want to clarify? Go ahead.
Anyway, he was my partner then. So, my OG came through, picked us up, took us to the mall and stuff, went and got us something to eat. We was hanging out all day. We got the phone call from my agent, hey, because we didn't know who was coming to the workout. I know it was me and him, but then he was like, D-Will and Jay Hodge was gonna be there. Ooh, I'm like, fuck.
Julius told do it.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I said, hey, bro, let's get to it tomorrow.
Yeah.
We back at it. I said, let's get to it.
Yeah.
So he talking shit, man. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm like, all right, cool, shit. I got my rest early that night, nigga. I'm ready. Get this workout in. Man, we going through the workout. We good. We going at it. We start playing 2-on-2. We done did the whole workout.
Who on your team?
Me and Rashad.
Okay. Oh, North Carolina.
Against D.
Oh,
Will and Jay Hodge.
I like it. Okay.
So we going. So we don't did everything. Shots, like running, conditioning, whatever they put us through. Shout out to JB Bickerstaff. He ran that whole workout. JB Bickerstaff had to end up being on my team to play the 2-on-2.
Why?
Rashad McCants. Said he got hurt.
Interesting.
Said he got hurt.
Ironically.
As we was playing 2-on-2. Julius Hodge went
tight.
off. Me, if I'm hurt, I would have some kind of way I would have said, I'm not hurt no more. Julius Hodge was talking crazy to this man. Julius Hodge said, nigga, you ain't hurt. You been ducking me all summer. You been ducking me all summer. Been waiting for this. Man, he was going crazy on
In front of him.
Man, in his face. What are you talking about?
Oh, shit.
Like,
Okay.
he was pissed.
Okay,
So
where
D.
Julius
Will is
Hodge
not
from?
lying. It was
Where Julius
spot
Hodge
on.
from?
New York.
Heard you.
You knew that.
You knew that the whole time.
Go ahead,
I was
TD.
No,
so
hold on.
mad, bro.
That's ironic you say that,
Bro, I
bro.
was so mad, bro, because I'm like, damn, we got the perfect opportunity. It's me and him. This is my backcourt mate from college. We just come out winning a national title. Like, I'm feeling like nobody in the world can beat us because we just won. I just won a championship versus D. Will. Julius Hodge, then we beat them all year at NC State. I'm like, shit, this is a perfect workout.
Yeah.
This man get hurt on me.
We might have to do a little investigation. We have to like open up the files.
What's the file to open up?
Because I got a similar situation
So what
in
happened?
Toronto when I
Talk to
worked
me.
out.
McCants being called out at the
The interesting part is that he's paying attention to the 85% in the chat, but the bigger issue is the number of people accusing him of quitting during that NBA team workout. Even when he asked the panel if they viewed him as someone who quit, there was a sense that he wasn't completely sure of the answer himself. It almost sounded like he already understood why people were questioning him. The stories being told weren't vague or random either. Those individuals gave specific details about what they claim happened. Instead of asking others whether they think he's a quitter, the bigger question is why not address the people who actually made those accusations? If their versions are wrong, explain exactly where they got it wrong. Because when multiple people share similar accounts about the same situation, it becomes harder for fans to simply ignore everything being said. At that point, the conversation isn't really about what the panel believes. The real question people want answered is what actually happened during that workout. If the claims are false, set the record straight. But when different people describe a similar story, it's natural for viewers to start wondering whether there's more to the situation than they were originally told.
Fight. That was, I'm like you guys. I'm trying. I love the drama. Yeah, let's go. What we got? You just get to asking questions, and that's what we thought we didn't know we was getting dragged into it. We had to put the bulletproof vest on ourselves. And that was the problem that I was having. Like, wait a minute. I have my draft. Shit, I have my workouts, right? If anybody want to say anything about our workout, let's do this. If I can remember it. So
part of the conversation is, Rashad was getting attacked.
By who? By them?
Yeah, by them.
Oh, okay.
Straight to the yeah. Okay. He was getting attacked, and you sit on the platform with him. That's your guy. Everybody else, that's their guy. But he was kind of left alone on an island. In fact, some people felt like there was an egging on from you guys on the podcast. You added fuel to said fire.
Which show, the first one or the second one?
I think it was the second one. Why did anybody step in? Why didn't anybody step in and say, "Hey man, my guy, we're gonna lay off him. We're not doing that."
Okay, so the first one, so let's go with the first one. Okay, so the first one, if you follow the episode, right? We're going at each other the whole time. Meaning whatever I'm saying, he's going opposite, right? That's what this conversation is about. So we're going back and forth. Like I have the rundown. There's nothing about anything in a rundown. So he has a little pause session in it, and then asks, is he known as a quitter? And then he asked me. So, yeah, from my experience with you, yeah, battle mode, right? You lose a game, you don't want to play no more. You win a game, you don't want to play no more. You win a shootout, you don't want to play no more. To the point where in the shootout, it became such a running thing that we had to create a whole 500K contest for you to participate in because that's your thing. You win one game, you don't want to play. You lose one game, you don't want to play. So my experience with you, yes. And then you go into whatever this beef was, right? It's not like you started with the beef, then asked me. But let's just be honest. If you're taking his side, you're gonna say, nah, hell no. If you're being neutral, the answer is, how the fuck I supposed to know?
At this point, I think Gil had it right. If you're looking at this without picking a side beforehand, the only honest take is we genuinely don't know what happened. If you're already not a fan of the guy, you'll jump straight to believing the accusations. If you're firmly in his corner, you'll probably assume everyone else is just making things up. But until both sides actually lay out their version of events, there's no fair way to land on a conclusion. The issue here is that one side never really tackled the core of the problem. That's what pushed me toward thinking, yeah, he probably did quit. It's tough to brush aside when several people are telling the same story almost word for word. It doesn't read like people piling on someone who's already down or trying to trash his name. It comes across more like they're just describing what they actually witnessed. Then when he finally spoke up, it genuinely felt like someone playing defense. It reminded me of that guy everyone knows, always talking a big game, throwing shadow punches, acting fearless from a distance. But the moment it's actually time to back it up, he suddenly finds a reason to step away. And now, rather than handling it himself, he seems to be looking for other people to fight the battle for him.
But no matter what we say personally, it doesn't change their with you, right? It doesn't change the moment that those guys were in. Like if y'all went on some robbing spree, and then 20 years later, you bring it up and then they say you robbed something, you ask me, do I look like a thief? No, but it doesn't change the fact that you had with them. So bringing us into something we don't know, it's like you're putting us in a situation where we don't know this play. What play do we have here? Like, what do you want me to say? I don't know. Like, are you nodding? Do I need to blink twice? Like, what is the play? Like, do you want the whatever you say, we just nod with it? We don't know. It's not like you're prepping us, right? So you're responding to them. You're going overboard. You're not addressing what they're saying to the point where they're gonna respond back, which they did even worse. Bring on Darren Williams. They had their little convo, unravel some more stuff. So I'm in. Let's see what's about to pop off. Still, we don't have a play. So you don't want to, do we attack them? Do I say, hey, I dropped 51 on them, I'm not paying attention. You know what I mean? I dropped 51 on D. Will. I'm not paying attention to what he said. Like, nah, that's, like, so from there, we're just spectators, right? How do we jump into something we don't know nothing about? Right, that whole group is 2005. So you want us to fight with you on a situation we are clueless about. So just like everybody else, you're sitting here listening and you heard their side and you're sitting there like, so you want to ask questions, and then if you ask questions, it seems like you're on that side because you asking a question. Just like you can see even the question from Josiah seeing like, yo, what you on? Why you asking me this? It seemed like even starting off the question like, then that's why I was like, whoa, wait, what are we doing? I already know how this is gonna end. We blame for this.
At this stage, Gil hasn't been proven wrong on this situation. The bigger problem seems to be that accountability and Rashad don't always appear to go hand in hand. Instead of simply admitting, yeah, I stepped away, or I wasn't locked in that day, or whatever the actual reason may have been, he chose to push back against the entire story. Rather than addressing the specific claims directly, he shifted the conversation toward other topics that didn't really answer the questions people were asking. And that type of reaction can make it seem like someone is avoiding the main issue. The interesting part is that this happened nearly 2 decades ago. Realistically, most people probably wouldn't have cared if he had just acknowledged it from the beginning. The reason this became such a major discussion is because of the denial and the impression that he was trying to erase the story completely. For someone who regularly gives strong opinions about current NBA players and expects others to be accountable, it's fascinating to see moments from his own career being brought back into the spotlight. His time in the NBA may have been brief, but he has never hesitated to share his views from behind the microphone. The reality is, once you become a public figure and choose to speak openly about others, people who were around you in the past may eventually share their own perspectives. That's simply part of being in the public eye, and it's something that comes with the territory. At the end of the day, this situation grew because of how it was handled. But that's all for today's video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I appreciate everyone who stayed until the end and continues to support the channel. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll see you all in the next one. I'm out.